Gentlemen, I have a special announcement to make. I'm about to start a new project, and it's one for which I'm going to ask for your help and your support. That's what we're going to talk about here on Big Pretty Man. Hi, and welcome back to Big Pretty Man, channel for the extra large man who wants to live his life large and in charge. I'm your host, Timothy Big Pretty Crowe, a wardrobe and lifestyle consultant for the extra large man. And as I said in the intro, gentlemen, I am starting a new project, and it's one for which I want to ask for all of my fans and all my subscribers here on YouTube for your help and your support. And basically the project is this. I have decided to change some of my lifestyle and my eating habits as well as my exercise routine in an attempt to lose a significant amount of weight. Now I know what you're going to say. Big Pretty, you've always preached, that not to allow your size to affect your self-esteem and your confidence, and your ego, and that that a big man can go out and succeed just as well in life as any regular sized man or thin man. And I absolutely still believe that. However, if you go back to my first video, you will see that right in the very intro I said that I was not aggrandizing being morbidly obese or promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. If you look at that video, I said that if you're not pleased with the way you look, or if it's affecting your health, then you should do something about it. Go see a doctor, and get on a diet regimen, exercise regimen, and get yourself where you want to be. And I said, but until you do that, there's no reason not to take care of what you have, to look the best in the body that you have. I absolutely still believe that. However, with me personally, and let me first say that I think my life has been a demonstration that what I preach and what I've said has been absolutely true. I've had a very successful life, at least on the levels that I see it. I've been married several times. I have children. I have a career. I'm well respected in my career and in my genre. And it is. I've been on ventures. I've never allowed my weight to affect my life or deter from my life throughout all of my life. However, the one thing that I did say was that about your health, and it is just a fact. We all know, as I said in the first video, that being overweight affects a lot of your health. It can cause diabetes, stage 2 diabetes. It can cause heart problems, joint problems, circulation problems. It is overall not good for your health to be overweight, and it can actually shorten your life. The average heavyset or morbidly obese man life expectancy is around about 63 or 64. And that actually counting out that you don't get any other diseases between there. And in those latter years, you're probably not looking at a lot of health problems. In fact, a lot of heavyset men in that age you commonly see in wheelchairs or with canes with a lot of edema in their legs. They end up with a lot of early onset health problems that could probably be avoided, unless they're hereditary. They could be avoided for another decade or more. And the thing is, throughout all my life, as I said, I've been a heavyset man, except for a couple little periods when I got fairly thin. But the thing is, with me, when it comes to my health, it never was a big concern because I was a bit of a tank. I could eat what I want, go, work hard all day, party all night, I'd climb mountains, I'd go hiking, I'd go on all these adventures. It didn't ever seem to faze me. My health never really started to deteriorate. However, I am now 52 years old, less than a handful of months away from 53. And being overweight is starting to take its effect on my health. I won't go into the details. Nothing terminal yet or anything like that, but I'm starting to see the signs of the stresses on my body and its system from being overweight for at least 4 decades. And it is time for a change. As I said, I'll pursue your dreams and pursue your ambitions. And one of my ambitions now is to drop 100 pounds. And when I'm determined to do something, it happens. Now, one thing that I do want to say about this is that I know at this age, I've lost weight before and lost quite a significant amount of weight in the past, as I said. However, as an older man, and it's been a while, I know this is not going to be an easy process. As you get older, it's harder to lose weight because your metabolism slows down. You also have a lot of aches and pains in your joints, a lot of getting older pains. And I realized that this time it's not going to be as easy as it was when I was younger, and I'm probably looking at a lot of hardship and pain to come. However, I do feel like at this point it's something that has to be done. Like I said, I'm almost 53, and I do have grown children, and it's a matter of time before I have grandchildren. And I want to live long enough to see them and see them at least partially grow up. So it's time. Now, I know what you're thinking and what you're going to say. Well, wait a minute. What about Big Pretty Man? The channel for the extra large man who wants to live his life large and in charge. If you're not an extra large man, how's that going to apply? Well, let me answer that by saying three things. Number one, I'm planning on losing about 100 pounds. I weigh about somewhere between 330 and 340, maybe a little more. I'll find out when I weigh. But and I plan to lose 100 pounds. That'll still put me at around 230 to 240, which by health definitions would still make me an obese man, still a large man. So basically, I'm going from an extra large man to an extra large man, which is very much still in keeping with the channel. Now, of course, I'm probably going to have to get some new wardrobe, but I think that's a fair price. That's one. Number two, I think that through doing this, as I said, I give advice for extra large men on how to live their life large and in charge. And one of the things that extra large men confront, of course, is their weight, how to maintain it and how to lose weight. So in all truth, this is very much in keeping with this channel. And I plan to document as I do this over the next coming months, up to maybe a year. So it's very much going to be a part of an extra large man's experience. And I'm hoping that, because I'm an extra large man and have been an extra large man all my life, even if I lose half of it, even if I got down to a thin man, I have lived that life. I understand that life. I've walked in a big man's shoes with a big man's weight. So even if I lost all of my weight, I got down to 170 or 180 pounds, that's where I look my best, I would still run this channel, for extra large men. Why? Because I have been there. And now also by losing the weight and knowing the journey that goes through it, I can share that with my subscribers and my fans. And as I've tried to help with wardrobe, I've tried to help with lifestyle, I can then help you in that journey to possibly losing the weight. So Big Pretty Man will still apply. Also, right there in the title, I am Timothy Big Pretty Crowe. But that doesn't, and yes, that is partially because of my girth, and my weight. However, it goes beyond that. I'll be big pretty whether I am thin or whether I'm heavy, because it's about my personality. I have a big personality. I am large and in charge, not just in body, but in spirit and in mind. And I am a cult of personality. I know that. So when I say big pretty, the body don't have to be big for me to still be a big man. And therefore I'll always be big pretty. So Big Pretty Man will still be around. I promise. Now we come to the part where I want to say, once again, that I'm going to need your help and your support. Because as I said earlier, I'm an older man now, and losing weight is not as easy as when you're younger. That's one. Two, I'm in horrible physical shape. And I've got to start building up. So it's going to be a lot of soreness, a lot of pain, a lot of exhaustion. Plus, when you lose weight, there's a lot of stomach issues, cramps and things like that. I've been through this, even diarrhea. I'm going to be doing this healthy. I'm not doing a diet. I'm changing my lifestyle. I'm watching my caloric intake. I'm watching my fat intake and my carbs, and and also weighing out with exercise and trying to get back in some sort of shape. First, lose some weight, and then and also increase my exercise by walking and possibly swimming, until later on I may be able to maybe bulk up a little bit, muscle wise, and get a little bit of better shape. But that is going to be a painful endeavor, and I am dreading it, but also kind of excited. I like a new challenge. But because of that pain and all of the issues and the temptations and all that are coming with it, I could really use some encouragement. I've spent the last over a year offering advice and trying to build up the self-esteem and the confidence and the wardrobe and the look of extra large men. And now I'm asking you to help me in return. I would appreciate words of encouragement, continuing throughout the year. That will help feed me. That'll help keep me going, keep me motivated. And that's what I'm asking for you. Come on board with me on this. Follow me on this journey to better health. And maybe while you're doing it, maybe you kind of will go along with me, and we can compare things. I would love that. But, right now, I've been out there because I knew that extra large man needed me. And now, my fans, I need you. Throw me those words of encouragement. Get on the team and help me out. I'd appreciate that. And I'm planning on once a week on Thursdays, I will make a video. I'm going to weigh myself every Thursday, before breakfast and probably nude. So it'll be a POV. You won't see me. I promise. I won't put you through that. POV of the scale, and do the weigh-in once a week, so you can see how I'm progressing. And also, there'll probably be some shorts videos come along where I'm showing what I'm eating and the process I'm going through and the journal I'm keeping on it, so that you can see how I'm going through it. And maybe you want to go through it along with me, and we can compare. Like I said, I would love that. So, this is a project by which I'm hoping you'll be a part of, a participant in, or at least an observer, and an encourager. I will keep you. There will be a lot of little videos coming up. So, and so please, Big Pretty's asking you, help Big Pretty out. Well, okay, gentlemen, that's it. This project starts on September 1st, which is just like an hour from now. It's August. It's August 31st. So this project starts in the morning. In the morning, I will be doing my first weigh-in, and so we'll know where I'm starting. So expect that video, that short video, in the morning. And you know what? I hope you come on board, and I hope that let's get this done together, and maybe it'll help you as well. So wish me luck, and you can guarantee one thing. Just like I am as a fat man, as a middle-sized man, or I would be as a smaller man. I can guarantee you one thing. I'm going to look pretty.